Alright guys, now have you finished exercise 3 from unit 3? Yes, last time you have finished that, right? And we only explained everything from questions 1 to 8, right? So now let's move on to exercise to questions 9 and 10. Okay, now tell me, number 9, what's the answer? Nhi. Okay, stop right there. So the answer for number 9 is in, right? Is that correct? Yeah? Okay. Unit, okay, number 9, the answer is in. Now tell me why. Why the answer is in? Why is that? Can we use some other words like of, by, something like that? Can we? Why do we need to use the word in here? Because you can't just choose any preposition randomly, right? Why is that? Because you like it? No, of course not. Why? So that means you don't really you don't remember what we learned last time, right? Remember last time you used to learn about prepositions, right? And when we use something like or an, and then you have increase or decrease with a noun right here, and after that you have to put in. Okay? An increase or a decrease in something. Okay? That's the structure. You learned last time already. Okay, now number 10. Yeah, and since 2005, numbers have remained stable, and the answer is at, okay? At 325,000. All right, so the answer is at. Why is that? Why? Oh my God. You forgot all about that already. Hey, remember that's in page, which page is that? Which page is that? About preposition, which page we learned last time? I think use particles? No, not use particles. Somewhere like page 103, 104, something like that. But just open that, and then you will see it somewhere. Which page? Guys, you are learning IELTS, and this IELTS band 6.5 already. Please speak English and speak loud and clear. This is not a starters class. Which page? 103. Okay, so you can open that. One and three, that is Where is that? Yes, prepositions right there, unit 3, okay? So for example, in phrases expression, expressing trends, to say what has happened, to say what has changed, use a now plus in. That's what you have to sing, okay? A slight decrease in something, okay? A change in, a rise in, a decrease in, for example, etc. Yeah. There has been a rise in the number of students studying Mandarin. So you see that a now plus in. That's what you have to use, okay? And to say how much something changed, we use what? A now plus of. There has been an increase of 3%. That means we to say how much something changed. There has been an increase of 3%. A now plus of. Okay? A now plus of. That is where? You see a now plus of where in the exercise 3? Which number? Yes, number 8. Okay, the answer is number 8. You will see that an increase of 50,000 students, right? So that is, we want to say how much something changed. We use a now plus of. Okay? So that is an increase of 50,000 students. And from the first one, to say what has changed, we use a now plus in. So a rise in, a decrease in, and number 9 we have a slight decrease in numbers. You see that? Now next one, we also can use a verb plus by, like the number fell by 3,000, to say how much something changed, right? A verb plus by. So a now plus of, but a verb plus by. Where can we see that in exercise 3? Number 5, right? In Romans, fell by 100,000 after that, right? So verb here that is fell, and verb we have to use with by to say how much has changed. Okay? Fell by 100,000. An increase, a now plus of, verb plus by. Okay? How about the next way we can use, that is a verb or noun plus from to. Like the average rose from 0.7 to 1.3. Okay? A verb or noun plus from to. The average rose from 0.5 to 1.3. Do we have it here? Number 7? No, that's not the same thing. From 1980 to 2000, that's another thing. That is something from above. That is in time expressions. Okay, you look above that, you see in time expressions. We have what? For months and years, we use in August in 2011. For period of time, we use what? Between and, like between August and October. From 2005 to 2010. Okay, we can use both between and or from and to. Okay, so here from 1980 to 2000, so that is in time expressions, we use that. Okay, but here we are talking about another thing. So a verb or noun plus from to. Do we have that in this assignment? Do we have it here? No, right? Okay, they don't use it here, it doesn't really matter. Yeah? So here you can see one example. The average rose from 0.7 to 1.3. Alright. And next one, you see, to express a level, we use a verb plus at. Unemployment peaked at 11%. That means to express a level. Okay? Unemployment peaked at 11%. That is a verb plus at. Where? Number 10. Okay. Numbers have remained stable at 325,000. Okay? So we use that to express a level. Which level? A certain level. Okay? We use the verb plus at. And next one, to say the level something reached. we use a verb plus 2. So the number rose to 21,000. Okay, so where we reach, okay, to say the level of something reached. Do we have that? Where? Number 6. Okay, then rose gradually to 500,000, right? So that it reached that number. See? So we need to learn all of those rules because they are very basic. Okay, give me a second. Alright, go on, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Now let's continue. Yeah, so we have just finished that. Now, do you have any questions related to this? You need to spend your time, okay? Just take your time just to read that one carefully, because this is one of the kinds of exam. Writing task 1 you will see, or you will face in the real exam. Yeah. Okay. Anything you don't understand, please ask. Later on, please take your time to write this one. Yeah. Okay. Study this graph and complete each sentence below using a preposition from the box. 2 of the prepositions are used twice. Okay, so now this one is really simple. So now you know what to do. Now, can someone tell me about the structure of writing part 1 again? What do we need to do? What should we do when we see something like this? Tell me, what is the structure for this? Hello? Of course, the first one should be what? Introduction. Come on. Yeah, the first one should be the introduction, right? Okay, so what should we write in the introduction? We write what? We write about what? Yes, exactly. We kind of writing the title again. If they have any questions, okay, or any kind of statement or something, you will write that one again using your own words. You should not write exactly the same words as they are using, okay? You have to use something else. Besides, you also have to write something from the chart or from the graph you see. For example, in this case, you see from the chart here, you have the title of the chart. They say full-time enrollment of students in education in Ireland, 1980, 2010. Okay, and also you have something like primary level and secondary level. Those are the things you can use in the introduction as well. It's up to you, okay? But of course, the title, that is the questions, the things they're asking you to do, and also the title or what you can see from the chart or the graphs, you have to write them there. Okay, the main things only, not in details. Okay, so normally the introduction for this one should be the chart. That is, this chart shows changes in Irish school enrollment figures over a 30-year period. Why do we know this a 30-year period? Why? Yes, because it is from 1980 to 2010. Okay, so that is a 30-year period. All right, you see that? So that is the introduction. And after the introduction, what should we do for writing part 1? What should we do after the introduction? Yes, overall. Exactly. We need to write an overall. Okay, and in this example, you see that they kind of separate the overall for different category, right? Like I said last time, the first line here, between 1980 and 2010, there were always more students at primary level than at secondary level, right? So that is the overall or the trend of the first one, yeah? Between 1980, okay, there was always more students at primary level than at secondary level. So primary level is here and secondary level is there. So that is one thing. And also they have another one, enrollments. Another overview here they have, that is, enrollments in secondary education fluctuated slightly during this time period. Okay, so they kind of separate the overview. But actually, when you do writing, you can combine them together. You can put everything inside one overview paragraph. Got it? Yeah, so you can combine these two sentences. Between 1980 and 2010, there were always more students at primary level than at secondary level. And enrollments in secondary education fluctuated slightly during this time period. So you can combine those two overview sentences together in one big overall paragraph. Yeah, so that is the overview. Now after the overview, what should we do? What? Louder, speak louder please, I can't hear anything. Yes, the body, of course. Okay, so we have the first paragraph should be the introduction, the second one should be the overview, and the next one should be the body. Okay, maybe the first paragraph of the body. Normally for the body you need around 2 paragraphs maximum. Okay, for writing part 1, because remember you only need to write around 150 words or a little bit more. Okay, so normally people will write around 150 words to 180 words. Yeah, should be enough. So you only need 1 introduction paragraph, 1 overview, and 2 paragraphs for the body. That's enough. And what should we do for the first paragraph of the body? What should we do? Okay, let me call the name, otherwise you will sit there doing nothing. Oh my god. Ngọc Anh. Thiên Nga. No, the trend already in the overview. Now we are talking about the body. Thôi. We need to describe, in this case maybe you can describe the primary level first. Okay, that is the blue line here. You understand? Yeah, that's all you have to do. Okay, and that's what you can see here. They describe here about 550,000 students were studying at primary level in 1980. So, of the first decade of the 21st century, they just use the whole paragraph to describe what's happening with the blue line. You see that? And then for the second paragraph of the body, what should we do? Yes, we need to describe the secondary level, that is the pink line here. Okay? But in this case, this time, you have to make some comparison where possible or where relevant. You do not just describe the secondary level, but you have to think of some way to compare those two lines with each other. You understand? So the first paragraph, you just describe the blue lines only. You don't have to do anything else. But for the second paragraph, you have to do two things. Number one, you have to describe the pink line, and number two, you have to compare that pink line with the blue line. Because all the time in the exam, they have to say that make any comparisons where relevant. Remember that? Okay. So that is kind of the structure for writing part 1. Okay? Yeah? Now please take your time, just take about 3 to 5 minutes, write a structure somewhere in your notebook so that you can remember. Okay? Do it fast. Yeah, make it do it carefully, because we will use this to do the real writing part. Okay, later on you have to do this one, so please make a clear structure for this writing part. Yeah, you just say like P1, like paragraph 1, and then you have introduction, right? And paragraph 2 should be what? Overview. And paragraph 3. Yeah, exactly. First paragraph of the body. And paragraph 4 is second. That is the second paragraph of the body. Okay? Yeah? So that's the structure. Later on you can take your time to read this one carefully, especially all of the prepositions here. It's really important, because at this level you often make a lot of mistakes related to prepositions, articles, and grammar, something like tenses. Okay? Yeah? Finished? Just do that. Just buy something short and then read that and then remove one. Okay, and then you can move on to the next page, vocabulary and grammar review unit 4. So the first assignment, vocabulary. Number 1, complete the sentences below with words connected with the internet from the box in the correct form. For example, in number 1, you can see I browse the web to look for the information I need for my studies. It's very easy to do it quickly, guys. Okay, have you finished exercise 1? Yeah? It's very easy, right? Okay, let's fix that quickly. So, the first one has been done for you. Now, number 2, what's the answer for number 2? Chat, okay? Alright, number 2, the answer is chat. Number 3. What?
Visit.
Number 3, that is visit. Yeah, oh my god, it just fill in the words, too easy. Okay, number 3, they visit. Number 4, keep. Yeah, you don't have to change anything there, just the basic form of that. Number 5, go. And the last one, number 6, yeah, download. Okay, can each one of you read that aloud for me, please? TOEIC number 2. Yes, I chat with my friends using a social networking site. Number 3, Ngọc Anh. Yeah, although there are millions of websites, most people just visit a few favorites frequently. Number 4, Thị Nga. Yes, Facebook is a great way to keep in touch with your friends. 5, Thùy. What is that? Number 5, when I want to buy something, first I go online and to compare products and prices. Number 6, Minh Đức. Yes, I download films onto my computer because I find it more convenient than going to the cinema. Okay, now tell me, do you have any questions? any words or phrases, anything you don't understand, please ask. For example, like visit a few favorites. What does that mean? Guys, visit a few favorites. What does that mean? Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Visit a few favorites. That means visit a few favorite websites. That's all. Now browse the web. What does that mean? Number one, when they say browse the web, what does that mean? Nhi. Quỳnh Hương. Browse the web, I mean we open the web. That's it? Oh my God. Tố Yên, do you know? What? We use the web? Of course we have to use the web. But yeah, browse the web, I mean kind of search the web. That means that, yes, actually, you're all correct. Of course you have to open the web. You have to use the web. But when we are talking about browsing, that means that we don't just look at only one page, but we browsing, that means we scroll up and down, we type something, we go to somewhere else, all on the websites, okay? And we reach many different websites. That means that we browse the web, okay? Yeah, like you type name or something, and then you will see that you face. Yeah, you can find it online. Now keep in touch. Oh, it's too easy. I don't need to ask. Keep in touch, easy, right? Okay. I go. Okay, when I want to buy something, first I go online to compare products and prices. Okay. Yeah, be very careful with these things because actually they are giving you some kind of advice how to answer some particular questions in IELTS, okay? Because I remember in some IELTS questions in part 3, sometimes they may ask you something like, what do people often do before choosing to buy something online or something like that, okay? All right, finished. This one is very easy, nothing there. All right, number 2, Như, read that. Yes, complete each of these sentences with the correct form of cause, factor, or reason. Do you still remember? Okay, now try to do it. Oh, number 1 has been done for you. There are several factors which influence people when deciding where to go on holiday. Okay? So now I'm going to give you around 5 minutes to do this. After 5 minutes, we're gonna fix this, okay? I hope you still remember the differences between cause and reason. Yeah? They're kind of confusing. Yes, it's really funny when they try to explain the word cause with reason and the word reason with cause. It's really funny. Cause is what? Cause is the reason and reason is the cause. Oh my God. Yeah, if you have forgot all about that, please read that again. Finished? Yeah? Okay. Now number 2, the internet has been the main blah 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 of the decline of conventional newspapers. The main what? The main what? Yeah? The answer is for number 2 is cause. Alright. Tell me, why do we need to use the word cause here and not reason? Why? Why do we need to use the word cause and not reason? Why? Why don't we say the internet has been the main reason of the decline of conventional newspapers? Why do we have to say like the internet has been the main cause of the decline of conventional newspapers? Why is that? I need an answer, guys. I need an answer. Because you like it? What? Someone, please.
Because the internet causing negative effects on conventional newspapers.
Yeah, we use cause because the explanation of cause is this. Cause is also a reason. But when we use the word cause, we're trying to say that, okay, this is the reason of something bad which has happened, okay, and which might bring kind of bad effect or bad result on something else, okay. So here the internet has been the main cause of the decline of conventional newspapers. So it's really bad for the newspapers, so that's why we use the word cause. Okay. Number 3, one blah blah. Why young people watch less television is that they have less time. One what? So the answer for number 3 is reason. Okay. Now I also need some explanation here. Why do we need to use the word reason here and not cause? Why is that? Why? What? Why do we need to use the word reason, not cause? Why? Ta-da, ta-da. Because yeah, it's kind of confusing, but a reason is also a cause. Reason is a cause, but when you use the word reason, normally you're trying to explain or give an excuse about something, and okay, and normally you try to explain or you trying to give some examples of something, okay, and the word reason will go with why, and the word cause will not go with that normally, okay. So one reason why young people watch less television is that. So you are trying to give the reason why it happens, okay? You are trying to explain something here. Is that they have less time. It's very clear, okay? Now let's go faster. Number 4, online advertising is successful for a number of. One is that people can react to it instantly. So for a number of what? Yeah, for a number of reasons, okay? The explanation is just the same. So we are trying to give some examples here, and we are trying to give some explanation for something, okay? Number 5, you can only really deal with a problem if you understand its what? Understand its what? Number 5, that is cause, yeah, or causes, okay? Cause or causes. Can understand it, cause or maybe causes. Yes, you can use singular or plural here, doesn't really matter, okay? Yes. Yeah, here there are they're not trying to explain anything. They don't give some examples or anything. So we use the word cause here instead of reasons. Okay. Number 6, advertising is influential, but price will always be the main blah blah influencing your decision to buy. What is that? Factor. Okay. Number 6, the answer is factor. Okay. Advertising is influential, but price will always be the main factor influencing your decision to buy. So factor, we are talking about something which may affect something else. Okay? Yeah. But here we are not talking about some kind of bad results or something. So that's why we don't use the word cause here. Okay? It's very clear, right? Now, exercise 3, grammar. So this one will help you to improve your grammar. Number 3, Nhi, read that. Yes, complete these sentences with, however, although, on the other hand, or even though. In most cases, more than one answer is correct. For example, like number 1, television advertising is expensive. So we can use either however or on the other hand. Okay? It reaches the widest audience. Okay? Yeah? I think the content in this book is quite old because it's still talking about television here. Okay, now please take your time to do this. Yeah, have you finished? Okay, yes, this one is really easy, so we go fast. Yeah. Now, number 2, something TV advertisements are often amusing. I don't like them when they interrupt films on TV. Okay. Tell me, what is this? What is the answer for number 2? I can't hear anything. Yes, number 2, we have 2 answers or 2 options, although or even though. Actually, they are the same. Okay, which one is stronger? Yeah, even though is stronger. That's all. Yeah, the way to use them just exactly the same. So number 2, the answer is although, even though, and number 3, yeah, also the same. Yeah. But the way we use it a little bit different, because the first one, although and even though, we put in front, right, at the beginning of the sentence. That's why we need to use what? That's why we need to use a comma. Okay? But when we use although and even though in the middle between 2 sentences or 2 parts here, then we don't need to use any comma at all. Yeah. So Chan never uses online dictionaries, although or even though his teacher recommends them. Okay. Now number 4, what's the answer? Printed books have been around for centuries, and then you see full stop. Yeah. And so what do we need to use here? Oh my god, I can't hear anything seriously. However, okay, number 4, the answer is however. Alright. Yeah, however, I think they will become obsolete in the next few years. Obsolete, what does that mean? You don't know? Someone else, please. Printed books have been around for centuries. However, I think they will be obsolete in the next few years. Obsolete, that means that it will be kind of outdated. That means that it will be too old-fashioned, too old, and not so many people will use them. Okay? Just like normally they use the word obsolete to talk about many different kind of technologies or apps or something. They will become obsolete very easily in the modern technological world. So number 5, printed books have been around for centuries. What else is this? Electronic books are relatively new. What's the answer for this? What? Yeah, actually we can use both, however, and on the other hand. Okay. And between these two, which one will start a new paragraph, guys? Yes, normally we use on the other hand to start a new paragraph. Yeah? Do you have any questions? Yes or no? No? Number 2, interrupt. What does that mean? When they interrupt films on TV, what does that mean? What? Yeah, interrupt, yeah. Just to stop something from happening, something like that. Okay? Alright, if you don't have any other questions, then let's move on to exercise 4. Quỳnh Hương, read that. Yes, complete this paragraph by writing an, the, or if. On nothing, on nothing, yeah. A dash here, that means nothing. If you think no article is needed, in some cases, more than one answer is possible. Alright? Okay. Just do it. Be very careful with this, because a lot of IELTS candidates make mistakes in terms of articles. Have you finished? Okay. All right. So when you join a group, on. Number 2, what's the answer? Do we need to use or not? Or the or what? Okay. Why is that? Why? Why do we need to use here? Why? Yes, you mentioned about that for the first time. So you use a social networking site. You may be revealing more than you want to. And number 3, what's that? What? The. Really? The answer for number 3 is un. Okay. And what is the explanation for this? Also, you have just introduced that for the first time. Okay? We haven't been talking about any website from the beginning until now. You understand? So this is the first time we are talking about a website. So that's why we have to use or un. And in this case, we have to use un because after that they have experimental. Okay? So that's why we have to use the word un here. An experimental website has managed to identify what? Number 4. What do we need to fill in? The. Are you sure about that? The or nothing? Or or what? Of course, no or un here, right? Because that is plural. But we need to use the word the, okay? Number 4, we need to use the. Why? Why? Why is that? Why is that? No idea? Oh my God. Why? Why do we need to use the word here in this case? Why? Yeah, because we are talking about the names of people, and these are very particular people. Why? Because who visit it? I mean, these people must visit the website. We are not if you use the word names of people, I mean we are talking about the names of people in general. I mean that there's no specific group, right? But in this case, they only can collect the names of people who visit the website, not everyone. Got it? That's why we have to use the word here. Who visited by gathering what? Gathering what? Number 5, nothing. Okay? Number 5, nothing. You don't put any article here. Why is that? Because we are talking about information in general, okay? All types of information, not just one type or any particular type of information. If you visit their website, they will gather all types of information about you, okay? Anything possible. So gathering information about. Number 6, what? Number 6. Number 6. Yeah, the or nothing. Yeah, and of course the meaning should be different. All right. Yeah. About the groups they belong, or about groups they belong. If we use the, that means that the groups must be very specific, and we don't use anything, that means that groups in general. 7. 7, what's that? What? Yeah, 7, the. Why? Yeah, tại vì cái này cái website, oh my god, I'm using Vietnamese, terrible. Because this website we are talking about already, number 3, an experimental website. So the website here, that is that website, okay, that particular website. That's why we have to use the word the here. Okay, that's not the first time anymore. The website exploits what? Number 8. The fact, okay, the fact that your web browsers keeps a list of the web addresses you have visited. Number 9, actually you have 2 options here. You can use the or without the. It's okay, yeah. Okay, the meaning will be different a little bit. Yeah. Number 10, owners of websites. Do we need to use anything? Number 10. Number 10, we can use the or nothing, and the meaning will be different, of course. Okay. So the owners of websites, or owners of websites, can obtain this information by hiding what? Number 11, the answer is yes. Yeah, for the first time, okay? By hiding a list, you introduce that for the first time. A list of what? 12? Number 12? Nothing. Okay? What? Cái gì? What? Mention about what? A list? That's the first time, right? What? Speak louder, please. This is not a starter class, guys. I can't understand what you're talking about. What? I can't understand anything. Okay, number 13. What's that? Web addresses in the code of for their web page when someone accesses what? 13. The page. Okay. Because the page we already talked about that. So in the code for their web page, you see that? So when someone accesses the page, so that is that web page. So we mentioned about that one already. So you have to use the word the here. Their browser will tell. Number 14, what's that? The, of course, it's very clear. The website owner. So it must be very specific, right? Only the website owner, that is the owner of that particular page or that particular website, we have something, we earn something from here, or we learn or we know something from here. So the website owner, which of what? Number 15. The as well, okay? The hidden addresses. Okay? Their browser will tell the website owner which of the hidden addresses they have already visited. Okay? Alright guys, break time.